One more time. First it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. I saw. Lift your hands up. First it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. And first it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battles. Hey, first it was fragrance. I saw. This is how I win my battles. One more time. First it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battles. Put those hands together. Somebody make some noise. First it was fragrance.
All right, sir.
Then it turned.
Okay. We're ready to go.
Yes, please.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the final of Daword Bible Quiz Season 3, Episode 3. Well done to everyone. Well done to all the finalists. You've all done very well. We started on Monday with 170 participants. So for you to be here, top 5, you've done very well. So well done to all of you. As you were aware, we studied the book of John, and we started from chapter 1 to chapter 21. And to all the viewers, online viewers watching us as well tonight, we are all doing this together. So it will come to your turn that we're going to be asking you your own questions as well, like we always do. So well done to all the finalists. We have 2 groups, but we're going to talk about the other group later, which is the finalist group. It means that anyone that makes it to the final, the next month quiz, you're going to have to go to finalist group, and you're still going to do your quiz over there. Then you come back to this normal group in the following month. The reason being that we don't want the same set of people to be appearing. There are some people that they are like, when it comes to Bible, they know it from Genesis to Revelation. So we don't want to be seeing the same faces every month. So that's why we are trying to make it fair for everyone. So before we start, we have 4 categories. We have Sophia, Joseph, Israel, Miracle, and Yitnan. So, and 4 of you, I think this is your first time of making it to the final, yeah? I know Yitnan has been to the final before. So well done to everyone. Like we sent you an email, we have 4 categories. We have the multiple choice, we have the true or false, we have the identity, who gave birth to Jesus, who? Mary. Then we have the last one, which is logic. We're going to be doing a little bit of mathematics, okay? Anytime I ask you a question, if you cannot hear me clearly, just ask me to say it again, okay? Now, I think Sophia sent me an email that you're allowed to use just a blank paper to do the logic. Of course, you are allowed for just the logic, because I know mathematics, yes, sometimes you want to write it down and do the, that's fine. So far, you can give the answer within the allocated time, okay? Then please make sure that when you are answering me, make sure that you look straight into the camera instead of just looking like this or looking like this or looking up, because we don't want people to be insinuating that someone is giving you the answer. We know that's not the case, but just to make it transparent, okay? All right, thank you. And please, let's stay on, make sure that your network is up and running. Hopefully, there won't be any disconnection. In order not to waste much time, I'm going to be starting the quiz for tonight. And it's going to be 4 categories, 6 questions. No, we have, question number 1 to 7. So you can choose any number between 1 to 7, okay? So any question that you do not choose, I'm going to be asking the online viewers. And the first person to give us the answer, online viewers, you're going to get a gift as well, okay? So, but online viewers, when I'm asking the participants, please don't answer yet, because we want them to give us their answer before you give us, okay? Thank you. We are going to be starting with multiple choice. Like I said earlier on, if it's not your turn for me to ask you your own question, if you can mute, because I think I'm hearing background noise from Joseph. If you want to stay muted until it's your turn. Okay, thank you very much. So we are going to be starting with Israel, followed by Joseph, Miracle, Sophia, and last but not the least, Yitnan, okay? And it's going to be 10 seconds for this category. For every answer that you get right, you get 1 point for this category, okay? 1 point. Let me bring up my timer, then we start. Is everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to be starting in a few seconds. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to everyone joining us online as well. And obviously you are participating as well, one way or the other. Okay, we are starting with Israel. Your question number from question number 1 to 7, please. Number 2, question number 2 for Israel. This is multiple choice. I will read out the question and I will tell you the options, okay? And this is for Israel. Now, all the questions from this category, they're taken from the book of John that you've just read, okay? That you've just studied. But the remaining ones, true or false, the other categories, they are taken from general question from the Bible, okay? So this one is still from the book of John, this multiple choice. Question number 2 for you, Israel, is going to be for 10 seconds. The Samaritans that believed in Jesus because of the Samaritan woman urged him to stay with them for how many days? I'm going to repeat that. The Samaritans that believed in Jesus because of the Samaritan woman urged him to stay with them for how many days? A, 2 days, B, 3 days, C, 6 days, and D, 7 days. Your time starts now, Israel. 10 seconds. Three seconds left. All right. So give us your final answer, Israel. Sorry? 2 days. Okay, 2 days. All right, in order not to waste much time, that is not the wrong answer. You are correct. That is the correct answer. Well done, Israel. So we are moving on to Joseph. Your question number, please.
Question number 4, sir.
Question number 4 for Joseph. All right, I read. After Jesus rose from the dead, yeah? How many days after his first appearance did he appear again to his disciples? I'm going to read that again. After Jesus rose from the dead, how many days after his first appearance did he appear again to his disciples? All right. A, 3 days. B, 6 days. C, 7 days. And D, 8 days. Your time starts now.
8 days.
That's the correct answer. Once you know the answer, you don't have to wait for 10 seconds. So well done, Joseph. That's the correct answer. We are moving over to Miracle. Your question number, please.
Question number 6.
Question number 6 for Miracle. This is for you. 10 seconds. Who said this? Therefore, this joy of mine is fulfilled. He must increase, but I must decrease. Who said this? Therefore, this joy of mine is fulfilled. He must increase, but I must decrease. A, Andrew. B, John the Baptist. C, Peter. And D, Philip. Your time starts now.
B, John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. How confident are you, Miracle?
Very confident, sir.
Very confident. I like that. You spoke out with confidence. Well done. That's the correct answer. John the Baptist said that. He must increase while John the Baptist must decrease. Well done. Sophia, over to you. Your question number, please.
3, sir.
Question number 3 for Sophia. Okay, I read. The two disciples that left John the Baptist to see where Jesus was staying remained with him about what hour? I'm going to read it again. The two disciples that left John the Baptist to see where Jesus was staying remained with him about what hour of the time? A, 3rd hour, B, 6th hour, C, 7th hour, and D, 10th hour. Your time starts now. You're muted.
10th hour, 10th hour, 10th hour, sir.
That's the correct answer, 10th hour. Well done. Now over to you, Yitna. Your question number, please.
Question number 7, sir.
Question number 7. 7, number of perfection. Okay, here we go. Yitna, this is for you. The nobleman's son that was healed by Jesus was sick at which city? The nobleman's son that was healed by Jesus was sick at which city? A, Cana, C-A-N-A, B, Capernaum, C, Bethany, and D, Jerusalem. Your time
Capernaum, sir.
That's the correct answer. Well done to everyone. Every one of you, you got your questions right. Well done to everyone. Like I said earlier on, it's going to be very interesting tonight. So well done to you. So we move over to true or false category. But before we do that, I'm going to be asking the online viewers their own question, okay? So we have question number 1 and 4. Number 1 and 5, not taken. But obviously, I'm going to be asking them question number 1, okay? So to our online viewers, this is for you, and you stand a chance of winning a gift. The first person that gets the answer right. Okay. Online viewers, this is for you, and it's for 10 seconds. What is the name of the place where John the Baptist was baptizing? What is the name of the place where John the Baptist was baptizing? A, Bethsaida, B, Capernaum, C, Bethbera, and D, Bethesda. I'm going to repeat that. A, Bethsaida, B, Capernaum, C, Bethbera, and D, Bethesda. Your time starts now, online viewers. 10 seconds. Okay. All right. I'm sure online viewers, they would all have sent their answers by now. All right. Can anyone tell us the correct answer to that? The name of the city where John the Baptist was baptized.
Bethbara, sir.
Say that again?
Bethbara.
Yeah. Okay. That's the correct answer. Yeah. Well done to you. Well done to everyone. So before we move on to the next category, in just a minute or less than a minute, we want someone to share your experience. I think let's go over to Joseph. How was your experience like when you were studying the book of John? How did you find it?
Well, it wasn't easy because actually at work from morning till like 9, 10. So I don't really have time to study. So the little break I have, just squeezing like 30 to 1 hour to read. And even the day to the final, before the final, I had to read till midnight.
Wow.
So I could just meet up with the semifinals.
So it was at the end of the day, it was worth it, isn't it? Now you're here, isn't it? So well done.
It was worth it. And I've been doing this since last year, August. Like
we saw
I've always feel that the semi-finals and
we saw
so
it.
I'm really glad, sir.
We saw it on your story that you've been, attempting since last year, August. But this is your time, as they say.
Yes, sir.
So make good use of it.
Sir.
Well done to you. Well done. So let's move on to the next category. Let's move on. I mean, that's why it's not good to obviously give up. The thing is that this Bible quiz, it encourages everyone to know more about the Word of God. That's the primary goal. And again, obviously, since last year, August, that you've been doing it till now, you would have, learned a lot from all the books that we've been studying. So let's keep the fire burning, okay? Well done to you. Well done to everyone. So let's move over to true or false category. This is going to be 1 point each. And like I said earlier on, this is going to be the questions we're taking from just general questions from the Bible, okay? We've left the book of John for now. So we are starting with Joseph, followed by Miracle, followed by Sophia, Yitnan, then Israel. So your question number, when you're ready, Joseph, between question number 1 to 7. Go ahead, Joseph.
Question number 3, sir.
Question number 3 for Joseph. It's for 10 seconds, okay? The sheep, okay? The sheep carrying Jonah and the other men was going to a city called Tarshish. The sheep carrying Jonah and the other men was going to a city called Tarshish. True or false? Your time starts now.
True, sir.
True. Okay. Are you confident about that?
Yes, sure, sir.
Yeah, you are very correct. And that wasn't the instruction that God gave him, isn't it? He was meant to go to Nineveh.
Nineveh. Yes,
But
sir.
instead, he thought he was smarter than God, and he got his punishment. Anyway, so let's move on to Miracle. Your question number, please. Miracle. Your question number. You're muted at the moment.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3 was just taken by Joseph.
Okay. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Do you have another device on? Because I'm hearing some kind of like feedback. I'm hearing some kind of like feedback. From you, Miracle.
No.
Yeah, I'm hearing kind of like feedback. From you, Miracle. Yeah, I'm hearing kind of like feedback.
No, sir.
Okay, you know what? Just stay muted. You can stay muted for now.
Okay, you know what? Just stay muted.
Stay muted for a year. At least you can hear me. Thumbs up. Can you hear me? Okay. So once you want to give your answer, just unmute and give me the answer, okay? All right. Yeah, number 4 for Miracle. Okay. Huz, H-U-Z. Okay, that's the name. H-U-Z. Huz was Rebecca's uncle. True or false? H-U-Z, Huz was Rebecca's uncle. True or false? Your time starts now.
Unmute to answer.
False.
False. Okay.
False.
Are you confident about that?
A little.
A little. Okay, I'm afraid to tell you that that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is true. Okay. Huz was Rebecca's uncle. Okay.
Uncle, okay?
Can anyone tell me Rebecca's dad? You can meet yourself now. Can anyone tell me Rebecca's father?
Bethuel.
Say that again.
Rebecca's dad.
Bethuel.
Yeah, Bethuel. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Yeah. So Bethuel and Huz, they kind of like same, like siblings. Okay. All right. So let's move on to Sophia. Your question number, please.
7.
Question number 7 for Sophia. All right. Samson was from the tribe of Dan. Samson was from the tribe of Dan. True or false? Your time starts now.
True.
True. That was quick. How are you sure about your answer?
I think I am. Well,
You think you are? Okay. So on a scale 1 to 10, how confident?
like a 5.
A 5. Whoa, that's like average, you know. Okay. Well, you said it well. Well, Samson was not from the tribe of Judah. He wasn't from the tribe of the Levi or whatever you call it. He's not from Simeon, but you are correct. He's from the tribe of Dan. Okay. So well done to you, Sophia. That was the correct answer. So let's move on to Yitnan. Your question number, please.
Question number 1, sir.
Question number 1 for Yitnan. Okay. Just a sec. Question number 1 for you, Yitna, 10 seconds. Abimelech was the high priest when David went into the house of God to eat the showbread, only meant for the priest. I'm going to repeat that again. Abimelech was the high priest when David went into the house of God to eat the showbread that was meant for the priest. True or false? Your time starts now.
False.
False. How confident are you? Because that was quick.
I'm kind of
You're not really
between.
sure.
I'm not really sure because, well, I'm sure Abiathar, then one of his sons was the high priest.
Okay. I like the fact that you even told me the correct answer. So you are correct. That was false. It was Abiathar that was the high priest. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done to you, Vietnam. Okay, so let's move over to Israel. Your question number, please.
Sir, please, I want to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Was it Abiathar or Ahimelech that was the high priest when David
Abiathar.
went to eat the showbread? Abiathar.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mark 2:25.
All right.
You can check that later. Mark chapter 2, verse 25.
All right.
All
thank
right.
you, sir.
Okay, so let's move over to Israel. Your question number, please.
Question number 2.
Question number 2 for Israel. Okay, I read. Jesus was in the region of Galilee when he said, My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of thieves. I'm going to read that again. Jesus was in the region of Galilee when he said, My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of thieves. True or false? Your time starts now, Israel.
False.
False. Okay, in order not to waste much time, that answer was the correct one. False. Okay, it was actually in the region of Judea. Okay, so it was not, because we're talking about not city now. We're not talking about maybe Jerusalem or whatever. We're talking about the region. And when you're talking about Galilee, that's where we have Tiberias, we have Nazareth, Galilee. And when you're talking about Judea, that's where you have Bethlehem, Jerusalem. Okay, so it wasn't in the region of Galilee. You are right to say false. So well done. Okay, so this is the end of this category. But before we move on, I'm going to tell you the overall score. For now, Israel, you have 2 points. Joseph 2 points. Miracle 1 point. Sophia 2 points, and Yitnan 2 points. Okay, so we are moving on to the next category, which is identity. So I'm going to read the questions out for you. Then you tell me who the person is. Okay, but before we move on, let's switch over to our online viewers. Thank you for staying with us. And this is your own question, which is going to be for 10 seconds. The first person to get it right, you get a gift, okay? All right, so I think we have question number 5 and 6 not taken. So I'm going to be asking question number 6, online viewers. Question number 6 for online viewers. Okay, Abraham lived more years than Isaac. Abraham lived more years than Isaac. True or false? Online viewers, your time starts now. Abraham lived more years than Isaac. True or false? Okay. All right. So can anyone tell us the answer? True or false?
False.
False,
true.
sir.
Okay, let me ask you,
False.
Sophia, how old was Abraham when he died? Sophia.
Abraham was 175.
Okay.
175.
Now,
And Isaac was 180.
that's correct. 5 years gap. Well done. You are very correct. So let's move on to the next, identity. This category, is 2 points. So if you get your question right, you're going to get 2 points, okay? And it's for 10 seconds. General question from the Bible. Between question number 1 to 7. We are starting with miracle. We go to Sophia, Yitnan, Israel, last but not the least, Joseph. So miracle, when you're ready, your question number between question number 1 to 7, please.
Okay, sir. Question 5.
Okay, question number 5 for miracle, okay? Oh, no more feedback. Fantastic. Oh, Oh, okay. Do you want to stay muted for now then? Okay, good. So question number 5 for Miracle. Okay. My mother served Jesus immediately after her healing. Who am I? My mother served Jesus immediately after her healing. Who am I? Your time starts now.
Peter's mother-in-law.
Okay.
Peter's
Yeah.
mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's actually the question. My mother-in-law served Jesus immediately. Yeah. So you are right. Yeah. That was the actual question. So where don't you can stay muted for now. So my mother-in-law served Jesus immediately after her healing. That was correct. All right, let's move on to Sophia. Your question number, please.
Number 3.
Number 3 for Sophia. Okay. I was a king of the Moabites that sent for a prophet to come curse the Israelites. I'm going to read that again. Probably you know the answer by now.
So the answer is Balak. You don't need to bother.
Okay, then. So I don't need to waste my time. All right, then. Well done. So that's the correct answer. So let's move on to Yitnan. Your question number, please.
Question number, has 7 been answered?
No. Question number 7.
Question number 7, sir.
Question number 7 for you, Yitnan. The city of Hebron was given to me as an inheritance. The city of Hebron was given to me as an inheritance. Who am I? Your time starts.
Caleb.
Yes, correct. Caleb, that's the correct answer. Well done. So we are moving on to Israel. The question number, please.
Question number 2.
Sorry?
Question number 2, sir.
Question number 2 for you, Israel. Question number 2. I was seeking to marry my father's concubine, and that got me killed. I'm going to read that again. I was seeking to marry my father's concubine, and that action got me killed. Who am I? Your time starts now. Okay, one more second.
Adonijah.
Okay, sorry. Adonijah. Okay, that's the correct answer. Well done. Adonijah, that's the correct answer. Now, over to you. That's Joseph, isn't it? Yeah. Your question
number 1, sir.
Question number 1 for Joseph. I had a contention with Paul that we ended up splitting because of Mark. I'm going to read that again. I had a contention with Paul that we ended up splitting because of Mark. Who am I? Your time starts now.
Apollos.
Okay, is that your final answer? Okay, your time is up. So how confident are you with that answer?
Not really confident, sir.
Okay, not really confident. Can anyone tell us, did Joseph get that right or not?
He didn't.
Well, okay, tell us the answer then, Sophia.
Barnabas.
That's the correct answer, Barnabas. Yeah, it was Barnabas. Okay, so before we move on to the next category, I'm going to tell you the scores as we stand, okay? Israel, you have 4 points. Joseph, you have 2 points. Miracle, you have 3 points. Sophia, you have 4 points. And Yitnan, you have 4 points. If we have, let me say this before we move on to the last category. If you have 3 people with the same scores, maybe for example, first, second, and third, 3 of you, we're gonna have to split the gift for first, second, and third equal, if you understand what I mean. Okay? In order to save time. But if you have just 2 people that they have the same scores, then we do the tie question. I'm gonna ask you more questions. But if you have more than 2 having the same scores, then that means we're gonna have to split it equally, maybe first, second, third, then add it and split it, amongst the 3 of you, okay? Because we don't want to spend we don't want to spend an hour tonight. Okay, I just thought to mention that before because I can see 3 ties already here, but we're still going to the next category. So we're not sure, maybe someone is going to drop, or maybe someone is still going to, maybe 3 of you will make it today. You have the same points by the time we finish, okay? But before we move on to the next category, online viewers, this is your time again. I'm going to be asking you question number, I think we have question number 4 and 6 not taken. Okay, so let me ask question number 6. Online viewers, I'm going to be asking you question number 6, okay? So you quickly type your answer, because the first person that gets it right would be obviously the person that will be getting the gift. So question number 6 for online viewers. Jezebel got me killed because I did not sell my land to her husband. Jezebel got me killed because I did not sell my land to her husband. Who am I? Online viewers, your time starts now. Okay, now, let me see. Let's go to Israel. Tell me the answer to that question, please.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear? Okay. Let's go over to Joseph. Tell me the question to that answer.
Naboth.
That's the correct answer, Naboth. Yeah, well done. I'm sure you're thinking that you should have taken that question number now, isn't it?
Seriously.
All right, then. Okay, so let's move on to the last category, which is logic, okay? It's going to be a little bit of mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, okay? So we are going to be starting with Sophia, Yitnan, Israel, Joseph, and Miracle, okay? Question number 1 to 7. Sophia, when you are ready, tell me your question number, please.
Question 4.
Question number 4. Okay, addition. Add the age David became the king to the number of years he reigned as a king in Hebron. I'm going to repeat that. Add the age David became the king to the number of years he reigned as a king in Hebron. What is the answer? Your time starts now.
37.
Is that your final?
37 and a half years.
Okay.
I know he reigned 7.5 years in Hebron and 33 years in Jerusalem.
I think someone just dropped off now. Okay.
Sir?
No, I think someone just I think that should be Joseph. Hopefully he's going to join us again. I mean, he just dropped off. Maybe the internet.
Oh, okay.
So this question, let me say this. The answer to all the questions in this category to help you out is just, it's not decimal. If
okay, it's just a number.
It's just whole number, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you another 2 seconds to give me your final answer, and that will be it. Sophia, go ahead, please. Give me your final answer.
37.
Okay, 37. Okay, are you sure about that?
No, sir, I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you think, Yitna, let me come over to you. Do you think Sophia was correct or not?
Yes, sir. She's correct to me.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, 7 years in Hebron, and how many years in Israel?
33.
Fantastic. So in total, 40 years as a king. Well done, Sophia. That's the correct answer. So let's move on to Yitna. Your question number, please.
Question number 2, sir.
Question number 2. Subtraction, okay? Subtract the age Joseph became the governor of Egypt from the age he died. Subtract the age Joseph became the governor of Egypt from the age he died. What is the answer? Your time starts now.
That would be 30 minus 110. That's 80.
No, 30 minus 110 is minus 80.
Minus 80.
So what's your final answer?
Yeah, 30 minus 110 minus 80.
I know what you're trying to do. The answer is 80, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. I said subtract the age Joseph became the governor from the age he died. But I understand what you're trying to do. So 80, that's the correct answer. Well done, Yitna. So let's move on to Israel. Your question number, please. Sophia, what's funny?
I'm laughing because I understand the algebra Yidna was trying to.
Yeah, I know.
Very funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think Yitna was trying to do it the other way around, but I understand. Yeah. So let's move on to Israel. Your question number, please.
Question number 5, sir.
Question number 5. Question number 5 for Israel. Multiplication. Multiply the age Joshua died by the number of priests that blew the trumpets at Jericho. I'm going to repeat that. Multiply the age Joshua died by the number of priests that blew the trumpets at Jericho. What is the answer? Your time starts now.
Please, can you repeat the question?
You can't hear me. Okay, let me repeat it. Now,
Yes, sir.
multiply the age Joshua died. Okay, did you hear that part? The age Joshua died multiplied by the number of priests that blew the trumpet at Jericho. Okay, multiply the two together. What's the final answer? You have 5 seconds left. Okay.
207.
Say that again. 770. That's the correct answer. Well done. And that's for you, Israel. So let's move on to Joseph. Joseph is not here, so I'm afraid that's going to be 0 points. Okay. So we have to move on to Miracle because we need to be conscious of time. So Joseph is going to be 0 points. And that's why we send out the email that just try. I know the network can be sometimes, fluctuating, but at the same time, we don't want to take too much time waiting for someone. I thought maybe Joseph would be back by now, but it's not back. So we are moving on to Miracle. Please tell us your question number, please.
Question 5, sir.
If Joseph comes before, obviously we move on to the next or finishes, then I will still give him the chance of asking his own question. But if not, then that means it's going to be 0 points. So, sorry, your question number again, please. Sorry, your question number again, please.
Question 5, sir.
5. Okay. If you want to stay muted for now, please. Okay. Okay. Let me just wait for. Okay. Yeah, good. So, question number 5 for you. This is multiplication again. Okay. Question number 5 was taken by Israel, isn't it? Yeah. Question number 5 was taken by Israel.
Okay, question 7, sir.
Question number 7. Okay. Question number 7 for you, Miracle. Divide the age Eli the priest. Yeah. Divide the age Eli the priest died by the number of sons he had. Divide the age Eli the priest died by the number of sons he had. What is the answer? Your time starts now. Okay, give us a final. Say that again.
46, sir.
46. Okay, 46. Okay, if you want to stay muted for now. 46. Is that the correct answer? Sorry? Israel, do you think that was the correct answer? No.
Yes, sir.
Do you know the answer?
No idea, sir.
You don't? Okay. Yitnan, tell us the correct answer.
It should be 49.
That's the correct answer. He died at the age of 98 divided by 2. So that should be 49. So that was wrong, Miracle. It wasn't 46. Now, Joseph, if you're back, what we're going to do is obviously we're going to have to deduct a point from your score. But I'll give you another chance, but we're going to have to deduct a point. Okay? Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your question number, please, but we're going to have to deduct 1 point from your final score, okay?
I had internet issue, that was why.
And that's why we sent an email. I know internet can be very frustrating sometimes, but give us your question number, please. Do you want me to tell you the questions number? I mean, the numbers that are left?
You need to start this video.
Then your video
Yes,
has to
sir.
be
Yes,
on as
sir.
well. Yeah, your
Yes,
video
sir.
has to be on. Your video has to be on.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have,
Done.
yeah, you have question number 1.
Okay.
1, 3, and 6 left.
Okay. Question number 3, sir.
Number 3 for you. Question
Yes,
number
sir.
3, addition, yeah? Add
Okay, sir.
the age Aaron died to the age he met up
Okay.
again with his brother Moses in the wilderness. Let me just finish reading the question so that you can hear me clearly.
Okay.
Add the age Aaron died to the age he met up again with his brother Moses in the wilderness. What is the answer?
That's 180.
Okay. All right. How confident are you?
Not so confident, sir.
Let's move over to Sophia. Is that the correct answer?
I doubt it actually. I want to calculate it. I know it's 123 and 43. Yes.
Okay.
So that should be about 163. Yes.
Okay. So do we all agree to what Sophia said? Yitman, Miracle, Israel. Do you think that's the final answer? 123 plus 43. That's what Sophia said, isn't it? Miracle, go on. Oh, Israel. Sorry, say that again.
I don't
hear you clearly. Sorry, say that again. Israel, I can't even see your face. If you want to stay muted for now, then let's move over to Miracle. Do you think that's the correct answer? You don't know. Yitnan? Okay, so let me tell you, that's not the correct answer. Obviously, Joseph, you got me wrong, and Sophia as well. That was incorrect. You were right with 123, okay, but not 43, 83. So let me tell you, that's not the correct answer. Okay, 83. Okay. Moses was 40 when he left, then he was in the wilderness for 40 years. That's 80.
40. Okay.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the quiz. But before I tell you the final score, we're going to have to ask online viewers their question number as well. So we have question number 1 and 6. So I'm going to be asking the online viewers question number 1. Online viewers, this is question number 1. Multiply the number of sons Tamar had for Judah by the number of children Leah had for Jacob. Tamar had for Judah. I'm going to repeat this again. Multiply the number of sons Tamar had for Judah by the number of children Leah had for Jacob. What is the answer? 10 seconds, online viewers. Okay. That brings us to the end of season 3, episode 3 Bible quiz. Can anyone tell me the answer to that, please?
The answer should be 18. 18?
Who said 12? Who said 18?
12.
Okay.
12. Sorry. 6 and 2. Sorry, it's 12, it's not 18. Yeah.
Okay. I can even easily, confidently say that both of you got it wrong anyway. We are missing out the lady of the house. You're thinking about just
okay, sir. I thought you said sons.
No, exactly. I said number of children. No, I said number of children, not sons.
I had sons.
Okay.
It's children. Okay, that's 14.
Okay,
that's 14. All right. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the quiz. Well done to all of you. You've done very well. Even making it to the final, it's not that easy, but you've done very well. So before we move on, we have the other finalist group. I need to tell you who wins that group. So next quiz, you're not going to be here next month, but upper month, if you make it to the final, we'll be seeing your face again, okay? So next month, you're going to be in the finalist group, and it's going to be similar, quiz link, you answer it, then the winner, there's just going to be one winner from that group. So for the current finalist group, those were the ones that made it to the final last month. We have a winner in front of me. I've just been sent the overall score. Okay. So in that group, what we tried to do, we had the semifinal score plus the final, which they did today as well. And the overall wins the group. Okay. So I'm going to be mentioning the winner of this group before I come back to you. So the winner of this group for finalist group with 93, this is the average, okay? Which means addition divided by 2, okay? Jesu Dumomi is the winner of this group, followed by Excel, followed by Olufunsho, Olamide, Triumph, and Timothy. So the winner of this group, finalist group, is Jesu Dumomi. I'm sure they are watching now. So after this quiz, we are going to be sending you the final score so that you'll be able to do your calculation yourself. So well done to you, Jesu Dumomi. So all those finalists, you might be seeing their face again in next month's quiz. Now coming back to you, the winner of this quiz for tonight, we have 3 people, which are the winners. All of you are winners, by the way, but 3 people came first. Like I said earlier on, if you have more than 2 tie, there's no point wasting time doing tie question, okay? We're just going to share the gifts amongst these 3 people. So Israel, 6 points. Sophia, 6 points. And Yitnan, 6 points. Okay? So that's going to be our first, second, and third, like first. Then in 4th position, Miracle with 3 points. And in 5th position, Joseph with 2 points, okay? So, and that's the end for the quiz for tonight. But before we go, the book that we are going to be studying for next month, the reason why I'm rushing is because I'm just checking the time. I'm being conscious of time. So we are going to be studying the book of 1 Samuel. We need to make this loud and clear. When you are in the final, we have to end the quiz before you start disconnecting, okay? So we're going to have to send emails to the people that have disconnected now. If they come back on, then we know it's the internet. But if not, because it would be nice to finish well together. All right. So 1 Samuel, that's the book we are going to be studying for next month. 1 Samuel, okay? 1 Samuel, that's the book we are going to be studying for next month, which has about 31 chapters. So to register for our online viewers, if you have not yet registered, you want to participate in this Bible quiz that we do every month, please send your email to revivalfiream@gmail.com. revivalfiream@gmail.com, or you can DM us on our Instagram handle, which is Daword Official. Daword Official. Just send your email address, then we'll send you further information. So well done to all of you. Well done to our online viewers as well. I'm sure by now we should have the winner of, okay, let me read out the winner of online viewers. For our online viewers, we have the 4 winners already. I'm going to read out the names. And once I read out the names, please send your details to, I think, revivalfiream@gmail, or you can even DM us on Daword Official as well. We need your details. And I think Pastor James would maybe emphasize on that as soon as I finish calling out the names. The first from online viewers, Ita Peace. Ita Peace. I think I pronounced the name well. Then the second winner is Chidumbem Chunwu. Chidumbem Chunwu. Then the third is Eze Glory. Eze Glory. And the fourth is Victoria Ita. I'm seeing 2 Ita here. I'm not sure, maybe it's the same person or different people. But by the time they send their details, we'll get to know, okay? So we have Ita Peace, we have Chidumbem Chunwu, we have Eze Glory, and we have Victoria Ita. I don't know, maybe is she Miracle? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Ita or Ita? How do you pronounce your last name?
Sir, it's Ita.
Ita.
Sir.
Okay, I got it right then. Okay, Ita. Okay, so Victoria Ita, Eze Glory, Chidumbem Chunwu, and Ita Peace. How come I'm seeing many Itas here?
So we have 4 girls.
Oh, wow, fantastic. All of you are siblings. Great. Well done to all of you. All right, Pastor James, over to you, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you. I think that is all. That is all for now.
Where should they send their details, the online winners, the online viewers?
Yes, revivalfiream@gmail.com.
Okay, please send your details to that email address and we get in touch with you.
revivalfiream@gmail.com.
Okay, so you can start studying the book of 1 Samuel. Then we'll send you the details of the date for next month. Okay. Well done to all of you, and God bless.
I'm very sorry, sir. I must have missed the conclusion of the. My network locked me off. So
Yeah, because we are running out of time now. You are one of the winners. 3 of you tie, so we're gonna have to distribute the gifts amongst the 3 of you. Okay. So 3 of you, same
Okay.
point. Okay, but we'll send you further instruction. We have your details.
All right.
We'll get back to you after this quiz. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much,
Well done
sir.
to all of you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Congratulations, everyone. Bye. See
Thank
you
you,
next
sir.
time.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
All right. God bless. Well done.
Yes, sir.